Well, I will be 22 in 2 months. I dropped out of school when I was very young, but not to work. I thought I would meet someone I wanted to be with. That's why I dropped out. I left home. Yeah, I mean, I preferred to live with a boy instead of my folks. So I grabbed the first available one. Opportunity, I mean. All I really wanted was to sleep with him. See, when I was little, I used to believe that your life starts only after you have had sex with someone. Till then, you're nothing. So I took off with the first willing guy so that we can be together and my life can finally start. But the problem was, it was not a very good start. Things are never really good for me, they always go from bad to worse. I never picked the lucky number. You know those curly sticky flypapers? Yeah, I'm like them. I collect all the dust around, like a vacuum cleaner picking up on all the dirt left behind. Everything I try goes wrong. Everything I touch goes sour. I don't know how to explain this. I mean, how can I explain bad luck? It's it's like an ear to music. You have it or you don't. Which boy? The first one. I mean, like, sure, it went all the way with him, but the first time wasn't too comfortable. No, no. Uh, I mean, we were in a gas station restroom. It's not very comfortable. Have you tried it? It's not very convenient either, especially on a highway. See, I wanted to hitchhike. I had this fantasy that all love stories began at the beach. But hitchhiking was a bad idea. Not surprising though, almost all of my ideas are bad. It's classic. I don't think, and I get carried away. I probably would have jumped in front of the truck if I hadn't got picked up. But I did. I can't name him since he's married. A psychologist, he diagnosed that I was depressed and bent over backwards to cure me. So far backward that I thought I was half pregnant. Luckily, it was just appendicitis. I mean, if you want to call that luck. The anesthesiologist wasn't my lucky break either. He was nice. He seemed so much in love. I would have followed him to China. We only got as far as Goa. Funny, isn't it? How people can seem so madly in love even when they're not. Must be really easy to fake. He said I went to his head like a champagne. Guess he got bored of champagne. So he went out to make a phone call, and I never found out who he called because he never came back. Apparently, there was a back door at the restaurant that I did not know about. So I just sat there waiting for him till closing time. The manager, he lived upstairs. His room smelled greasy, but his hands, they were soft and gentle. Hands are tricky. They can make you believe anything. That's how I got my first job as a hostess at his place. You know, where you welcome everyone, smile at people. As far as jobs go, it's a no brainer. But again, smiles, they can give people ideas. especially when Goa is filled with lonely people. The judge said that it has the most depressed men in India. He comforted me when they closed the place down because of the hostesses. He was depressed too. Not that he comforted me for too long, not even 15 minutes in a hotel room with no pillows, curtains, or a TV. But he wasn't that bad. When he saw me crying, he gave me his hanky and then he left. Maybe this is all that I deserve. Must be the law of nature. Like, some people are born to be happy. I get conned every day of my life. I believe every promise I hear. I have I've never achieved anything, or I've never been useful or precious to anyone. Never been happy or even really unhappy. Because I guess you're unhappy when you lose something. But I haven't had anything except bad luck. When I was little, all I wanted to do was grow up as fast as I could. But now I don't see the point anymore. Growing up. You know, I see my future sitting in a waiting room at a big train station. Outside, hordes of people run by without noticing me. They're all in a rush. All of them have some place to go to or someone to meet. But I just sit there waiting for something to happen to me.